IBM reports 99% of developers are building AI agents. Gartner predicts 40% of these projects will fail by 2027.
The AI trap.
The AI trap.
I just spent 3 weeks analyzing what's actually happening. I'm Nitin, I run Uedge.ai, and I've been deep in AI automation for the past year. There's a $5 billion market being built right now around AI agents. But when you look at the actual data from Gartner, IBM, and real company implementations, there's a massive gap between the marketing and the reality. The question is, are we looking at a genuine breakthrough or are we at the peak of another hype cycle? I'll share a simple framework you can use before investing your time and money in any AI agent tool. But first, you need to see what's really happening in this market. Right now, every major AI company is pivoting to agents. OpenAI launched their agent framework. Anthropic introduced computer use. Google rolled out multi-agent orchestration. This market is projected to grow from current estimates to $8.29 billion by 2028, according to MarketsandMarkets, a global market research and consulting firm. Here's what that looks like in practice. Every sales team is being pitched AI SDRs. Every support team is looking at AI agents. Every ops team wants autonomous workflows. The pitch sounds incredible. Fire up an agent, let it run. Watch it work autonomously. And here's the stat that caught my attention. IBM's 2025 survey shows 99% of enterprise developers are exploring or building agents right now. That's not 50%, not 70, 99%. So if everyone is building them, why isn't your business fully automated yet? Why does it feel like nothing has fundamentally changed? The definition of AI agent has become so broad that almost anything qualifies. The word agent has become a meaningless marketing term. Right now, if a tool uses an LLM, calls an API, and has some memory, the AI agent label is slapped on it. This is why Mariam Ashuri from IBM's Watsonx AI team clarified, and I'm pulling this directly from their research. The true definition is an intelligent entity with reasoning and planning capabilities that can autonomously take action. Those reasoning and planning capabilities are up for discussion. She followed up, I definitely see AI agents heading in this direction, but we are not fully there yet. Translation: most of what's being sold as autonomous agents still requires significant human oversight. And here's the proof. Gartner's AI hype cycle for 2025 places AI agents at the peak of inflated expectations. They predict 40% of generative AI agent projects will be cancelled by 2027. That's not a small failure rate. That's nearly half. I looked into why projects are failing. Gartner identifies 3 main patterns. Pattern number 1, unrealistic ROI expectations. The ROI is 20% efficiency, not 90% headcount reduction. Pattern 2, integration challenges. Most companies have legacy systems, custom databases, old APIs. The plug and play promise doesn't work when your tech stack is 5+ years old. Pattern 3, governance and accountability gaps. When an agent makes a mistake, sends wrong information, mishandles data, or breaks a workflow, there's often no clear owner. Legal and compliance teams shut it down. Marina Denlevis from IBM Research put it bluntly: humans are very bad communicators. We still can't get chat agents to interpret what you want correctly all the time. If IBM's own researchers are saying we're not there yet, that tells you something about the current state of the technology. What actually works? AI agent that delivers ROI has 3 characteristics. Number 1, they handle repetitive, low-risk tasks. Example: customer asks, where is my order? Agent checks order database, replies with tracking info, no judgment required, just data retrieval and templated response. According to industry report, support automations like this can handle 60-70% of tier 1 inquiries successfully. Number 2, they include human checkpoints for important decisions. Example: AI drafts email responses based on ticket content. Human reviews and approves before sending. It's 10 times faster than writing scratch, but a human is still in control. Number 3, they operate in single context environments with clear rules. Example: ticket routing based on keywords. Escalation triggers based on sentiment, pass-fail decisions with defined parameters. According to Gartner's implementation studies, organizations see 85 to 90% success rates when they scope projects correctly, keeping tasks repetitive, low risk, and rule-based. The moment you expand beyond that, failure rates spike. Where do they fail? They cannot handle strategy, creative work, or any problem they haven't seen before. Here's the simple rule. If the task looks like if then else workflow, it might work. If it requires judgment, it will fail. So if you are evaluating AI agent tools right now, whether for your company, your team, or your own projects, how do you separate real capabilities from marketing hype? After analyzing dozens of vendor claims, implementation reports, and industry studies, I built a simple evaluation framework. 5 questions, takes about 10 minutes to run through. It helps you quickly identify which tools are production ready versus which ones are still in early development. In my experience, vetting vendors, these 5 questions eliminate most unrealistic solutions in the very first conversation. This framework is based on what Gartner, IBM, and actual implementation teams use to vet AI agent vendors. Question number 1. What's the measurable outcome? Not improves efficiency. Actual metrics. Resolves 200 tickets per month or enriches 500 leads per week. If the vendor can't provide specific numbers from real implementations, that's a red flag. 2. What's the autonomy level? Ask them to rate it from 1 to 10. 1, where 1 is suggests actions only and 10 is makes final decisions automatically. According to Gartner, anything above level 7 carries significant risk for most organizations because you are allowing automated decisions without human approval on tasks that could impact customers, data, or operations. The sweet spot for most use cases is 4 to 6. The AI does the heavy lifting, but humans approve important actions. Question 3. What happens when it fails? Every system has failure modes. How do you detect them? How do you roll back? What's the failback process? If the answer is it's very reliable without specifics, walk away. Question 4. What data does it need? How is it protected? Will it process your proprietary data? Where is it stored? Who owns it? Can they run their models on it? Read the data processing agreement carefully. Question 5 and the last one. What's the total 6 months cost? Based on implementation case studies I've reviewed, total 6-month costs typically run 2 to 3 times the advertised subscription price. When you factor in integration, testing, failed experiments, and ongoing oversight. These 5 questions based on Gartner's AI agent assessment framework will filter out most unrealistic solutions in the first conversation. So yes, the $8.9 billion AI agent market is growing rapidly, but according to Gartner, we are currently at the peak of inflated expectations, which means we are likely to see a correction before this technology reaches mainstream productivity. The opportunity is real. The timeline is overhyped. Use this framework, ask those questions, focus on realistic use cases. Comment below, what's your biggest question about AI agents? Subscribe if you want analysis based on actual data, not vendor marketing. I'm Nitin from Uedge.ai. I'll see you in the next one.